Good day, everyone. Welcome to Positive Vibe. The Harp is in the house. Yes, man. Welcome. Lovely Friday. It's a great Friday. Hope you all having a good day. Yes, the Harp is in the house. How you all doing today? How you all doing today? Hope you all doing all right. I'm just here having a good Friday. Um, Trying to recuperate for Wednesday. Yes, actually Wednesday. What happened Wednesday? Actually Wednesday. Um, when we did the workout, yes, I did some squats. We did some squats, and my legs is burning. Yeah, my legs have been burning from since yesterday. Wow, getting an echo. Yeah, getting an echo on this side. Yeah, give me 1 second. Let me get rid of this. All right, now I got rid of it. Yeah. So as I was saying, um, problems, pressure. You know, you're getting going down in age, and you know where it does go. You're going down in age, and you think you're still young, you're still in your 30s and your 40s, and you're doing this exercise. But boy, when you stay away from it and you go back, it is not easy. Yes, I've been enjoying some pains. Yeah, some leg pains. Yeah. So yeah, people, it's all good though. I recuperated. Yeah, yeah. So everything is good. Hey, today's my boy Michael Springer birthday. So happy birthday to you, Mr. Michael Springer. How you doing, sir? Hope you're having a good day. Yes, man. And you know, tomorrow is the last day of September. I think only 30 days in September. So, still Libra in the house because you know we still have up to what October 20th for Libras in the house. So yeah. And I think I know a lot of Libras. I think I know a lot of Libras more than anything because it's not the end. I have children and who were born in September, Libras, and who were born in October. So you know, this is the time, you know, spending a lot of money on gifts and all this kind of stuff too. Yeah. So don't get waxed, don't get waxed. It's all good, it's all good. You know. So yeah. But let me just touch on the topic today before we go further, right? The topic today is do you all think that mental health is a serious issue in today's society? You know, because there's a serious issue, mental health. And do you all think it's very serious, you know, in today's society? Because you all go through some type of problems, and I spoke about mental health and self-care on Monday. But I want to get your views. I want you all to call in 501-410-5772. Call in on Positive Vibes or comment. Let me know what you all think about what I just asked. Do you all think mental health is a serious issue in today's society? And before I go further, I want to give my 2 cents on it. I want to say yes. I firmly believe mental health is a serious issue in today's society because we all going through some kind of problem, and mentally, a loss of a loved one or jobs, you know, and since after COVID, a lot of us can't cope with a lot of things that's going on in the world. And there are a lot of people walking around with a lot of mental health issues. A lot of people walking around. And they try to act normal and they try to play that everything is all right. But my advice is to try to reach out to someone. Try to talk about it. You know, and there are a lot of things that cause mental health issues, you know. Domestic problems, job problems, career problems, you know, a lot of different things. But let me get your take on it, the viewers out there. Do you all think mental health is a serious issue in today's society? You know, comment or call in 501-410-5772. Um, at the same time, let's go to a little um, advertisement and I'll be back. I'll be back. All right? To get your views. The harp is in the house, people. So, yeah.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Yes, it's all about performance, people. So yeah, talk to me. The harp is in the house. Let me hear what you all think about the topic. You all comment. Let me see some comments, you know. Give me some thumbs up if you all like the topic, if you all like what it is. All right, we got a caller. Good day, good day. All right, hold on. And I'm getting it right on this thing here. Just a second. Let me see how I can get you. I don't know how it's not coming through. Yes, Springs. I don't know how it had. Talk to me there.
Yeah. Did you hear me now?
All right, it's now coming through good.
All right. Yeah. So let me catch you because I have a meeting at the top of the hour, but this is yours truly, Michael Jumpsman Springer. So, hey, mental health is a serious thing, there's a lot of things that happen in our lives that we tend to, keep inside of our heads, personalize. We don't, and sometimes we really need to go talk to somebody, and that could really affect the human being. You know what I'm saying? You can't solve some things just by just keeping it in your head, and that's what causes people to, even get further into that mental state. So it's a serious disease, and a lot of times you might see somebody smiling and joking and laughing, but when they go behind closed doors, they're dealing with things that people on the outside would never be able to comprehend or understand. So sometimes it's good for them to just kind of get out and talk to people. I know, we have a fear of saying we're going to talk to a psych, because that makes us even look more crazy.
Right.
But it's important to talk about these things, because sometimes it's a disease, and when that disease takes over, then you're capable of doing anything. You see a lot of people who are successful, billionaires, committing suicide or doing all this kind of stuff just because they have depression or mental issues. So
yeah.
It's a serious thing, and it's something that you just need to handle, as best as you can. I know people don't want to put their businesses out there sometimes, but sometimes you just need to have that one person you could talk to, have a sounding board, and that might be the thing that will click off to put you in a better situation.
No, you are so right. You are so right about this, because this is so serious. And people are walking time bombs out there waiting to explode because of the stuff they might have in their mind and stuff they are going through in life. And it's not easy. A lot of us putting up with a lot of stress, financial stress, and all this kind of stuff, and don't know what people are going through. And,
right.
And I think that's why I always try to be kind to anybody out there because, always show a smile because sometimes people just need a smile, just need it to be kind, and a hug goes a long way. I mean, nobody just
Right.
go and hug a stranger. But
True, yeah, but sometimes again, sometimes the ordinary person might get fooled by a smile or by a hug,
right,
because we still don't know what's going on behind that smile or that hug, right? That might be just that thing to say, okay, well, get off my radar, But then as soon as those doors close, then the mind takes over, right? And then you're just in a state of whatever, So it's hard, because I can't talk for anybody. Everybody has their own way of how they deal with things. But no, I've seen too many people, too many successful people, not successful people that just, they have that mental disease, right? And eventually it overcomes them, because they didn't get the right help or the right level of support, So, I would say don't take anything or anyone for granted. If you notice somebody that's in a kind of weird funk or whatever, maybe just keep pushing to say, hey, everything okay?
yeah,
Because eventually they might break out and tell you, because sometimes they just need that person, that they could trust.
yeah.
So yeah, don't take it for granted. So
Yeah,
that's my take on it, man.
Just a listening ear they need sometimes,
Exactly,
Just
exactly,
a listening ear they need sometimes. Hey, at the same time,
exactly. Yeah.
I want to wish you a happy birthday because I know today is your birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, man.
I'm going to take a toast for all who... See, I have my thing right here, So, yeah.
Right.
I'm going to take a toast because the probably last day of September. And I want to take a toast for all the birthdays that, I know in September. Everybody, I call it out the name, don't worry. And I'm taking a toast. Because October have
Of course.
You know what I mean?
Of course.
Right?
We have to celebrate. We have to celebrate our own, right? Because again,
but let me ask
if we don't, then yeah, go ahead.
Not straight from the topic, but let me ask you something. I need to stray a little bit because it's you. How the album coming along, the new your single that you just dropped. You dropped a couple months ago, Panorama Time Again. How it's coming along? I know Carnival and stuff is going to be just around the corner. So give us a little insight.
So on that, so I did Sweet TNT first. That was in May.
Right.
Then I dropped Panorama Time in June 29th. So I did it and I put it out there on the most popular distribution chain. It's called Julian Promos. It had over 1,000 views on there, so that's good. But Panorama has changed, and it's not like you're required to go with a new song for Panorama. People are allowed to go back in time now and pick whatever they want. And one of the hardest things for a new artist or anybody coming up with something that might be decent and might be something that's palatable is to be able to get through the mafia. That's what we call them, right? The radio mafia, right? To be able to have your stuff played, on the right station, so it's heard. Yeah. So the Panorama Time, which I've reached out to several people, several minds, pan minds, and they've all said it's a good piece. Good. It could take some good arrangement, different things like that. But again, without people hearing it or hearing it enough, it's probably hard for somebody to pick it up, right away. Even in talking to some people that I know with different radio stations, they're like, well, we don't really play pan tunes until it's Panorama Time. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But you have, with pan tunes, you have to play them starting from August, July of the previous year because bands are starting earlier now, preparing for the competition, so they have to understand what's out there. So, if a band picks it up, great. If not, it's out there. It's a good piece of music, and I hope that it continues to get the traction that it needs to, to be out there for folks to enjoy it and love it. So I know there was we are involved with Fun Play. They have about 20 bands, because they're just doing great things, right? I mean, when we were there, it was just us, but now they
Funky
have
family.
they have about 14.
Yeah.
They have about 14 youth
Youths.
bands and the big bands and different things like that. So,
Youths, yeah.
yeah. So I know Curtis Master, one of our friends. He's an arranger. He said he would consider doing it. Again, we'll see if that happens. But it's out there. You've heard it, and
Yeah, nice
and
music,
hopefully,
but
yeah.
what we can take in consideration is, even if it hasn't been picked up this year, if not, when I say this year, for the upcoming Panorama Carnival season, it's
Right.
out there that it can be played the following year.
Absolutely,
Right?
absolutely,
So
absolutely,
you never know what
absolutely.
can happen. But
Yeah, and and like I say, as a new artist, just trying to get more pieces out there. I have another piece coming up.
yeah,
That,
now I want to touch on. I see
Yeah.
you put something out there, the foreign native rhythm.
Yeah, so I've been working with this young producer in Trinidad. His name is Jamal Atwell, and he's young guy coming up in the business, great DJ. He actually came second in the big DJ competition that was in South not too long ago. So he's up and coming. So I've been working with him and a group out of New York called Baseline Syndicate. These guys have been working with me on these different pieces. So this will be my third piece as a new artist. And again, it's getting the name out there. So on this, it's a foreign native rhythm, and there's multiple artists on this. There's super fabulous.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's Super Fabulous. There's Nicodemus. There's Jamal himself and myself. So
Right.
yeah, it's a nice little rhythm, and my tune is called Party Nice. So it's have a nice little vibe to it. So hopefully within the week here, it will drop. We're just fine tuning some stuff in New York. So once that gets fine tuned, then we will then launch the music. So excited! I've heard all of the artists on the track. So and they're all
nice.
really good. So yeah. So looking forward to it. Yeah, man.
All right, that's what we're talking about, man. That's what we're talking about, Mr. Johnson. Yes, man. Birthday man in the house. Hey, man, I wish you all the best on your endeavors. You know what I mean? I hope that you're a mentor to other young people who trying to do it, who now trying something, you know what I mean?
Right.
All these kind of stuff, because we need people out there doing a lot of positive things in order to encourage the youths.
Well, it's interesting, right? Because you always hear the big artists in Trinidad say we need more, right? We need more people. We need more songs, more writers, more this and that. But even though they say that, it's almost like a glass ceiling, right? Because those are the guys that still get all of the play, and then everybody that's coming in new, unless you come up with a banger, like for example, Engine Room was a banger, right?
Right.
There was no stopping that song regardless, right? So unless you come up with some banger that can break that ceiling and they have to play it, then you kind of get caught in the weeds,
Yeah.
Even though you have good music, I'm with Spice Groove Radio, and I've seen, in 2023, I think there was probably 300-400 new songs that was created, right? And good songs, good songs, but they just don't get played because they're playing the ones that obviously that the people want, right? So again, it's just how the industry is made up. But hey, always here. Go ahead.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
No, I'm saying, but at the end of the day, it's not going to stop me from trying to produce decent music for people to hear, and then eventually if something picks up, it picks up. But again, I'm satisfied with what I'm doing. The people that hear, I've heard my stuff, they've been satisfied with what I've been doing. So it's just continuing to push the needle, right? And eventually maybe something will break through, and then we go from there.
All right, but to me, it's not exactly what the people want to hear. I think it's the people's artists. It's not, what I mean, because sometimes the artists are singing something all that good, but it's because it's a big artist, they rather just hear the person because they love the artist and not the, and eventually the song grow on them because they love the artist.
Right, correct,
That's how it
correct.
works a lot of times.
Yeah.
So yeah, but I want to touch on one more thing before you leave. I know you're a man in different fields. You have your jumps, you call it, your website and you sell
apparel wear,
clothes
right? Yeah.
and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, now you're out there in the artist world singing and that kind of stuff. But we all know you also played football. You played for Trinidad and Tobago,
Yes.
for Naparima College. And
Right.
what I want to touch on is um, Mr. John Stedman,
Yes, sir.
who was
A legend.
a legend, played with Pele, played against Pele, played for Trinidad and Tobago, coached St. Benedict's, Naparima College, and I think at one point in time he was affiliated in coaching the national team under 20s or something like that.
Yes. When I was on the national team, he was one of the coaches on there.
Right, and then he was affiliated with the band that we come out from, the VAT 19
Fun Clay, correct.
now NLC Fun Clay. He was affiliated and was an inspiration to all of us in some way, right?
Correct.
So now he's, he's a lot older now and he's going through some medical issues. And,
Correct.
It's out there supporting one of our greats, John Stedman. And I want, I want to touch on it, you being a former footballer for the country and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, so as you see that all over the world, right, where you have these icons, right? And John Stedman was definitely an icon, right? He played with Pele, like you said, national team, different things. And I mean, we see it in the pan fraternity as well. You see icons, something happens to an icon, they fall sick or whatever. And this is where I feel that the country should have some type of a support system for these folks, right? When things like this happen, because these people gave a lot to the country.
Yep.
So what is the country giving back to them, right? So they should never be in a situation where, they have to reach out to the community now to help. They should have something embedded or built into that system that they were once supporting. So it's tough. Yes, obviously John has a lot of people from Benedict's, Naps, everywhere in the community that he's been with that will stand up and help support them. Right. But I think as a country we need to do better with supporting those folks. Like when Pro passed away and Pro was still paying mortgage on a house. That should never be the case. You know what I'm saying? So, like men like Stalin and them who had to, or Kitchener and them who needed to do GoFundMe to get support. Right. I mean, that shouldn't be the case. We should have something in place for these national icons because they bring a lot of money to the economy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So, and I know they also make a lot of money too, right? So somebody will probably say, well, Springs, by how much money that man make? He didn't put no money away. You will get that, right? You will get that, but at the end of the day, there should be something in place for these icons that they don't have to struggle. And we see it all over the world. It's not just happening in Trinidad; it's happening everywhere. So, yeah.
Right now they're trying to raise 60,000 US for Mr. John Stedman, and it have a GoFundMe page on Facebook.
Right.
You know what I mean? Anyone who tune in or anyone who knows about it, go and support one of our greats from Trinidad and Tobago, Mr. John Stedman.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, it have a GoFundMe page for John Stedman. Check it out. GoFundMe John Stedman. You all could try to look up John Stedman, or try to get any information that you could get concerning it in order to support one of our great. I think it's Rasto Neptune is organizing the fundraiser. So you all could check Rasto Neptune page. Try to share it to donate to help Mr. John Stedman. He needs to raise 60,000 US for all his medical needs, because he needs to travel to and from Trinidad and Tobago people. So yeah, this is what Posytyve Vybyz is for, you know what I mean? To try to put all these little things out there in order to help and in order to try to advertise different things, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. All right, brother man, so I have to jump off. I have a call to get on, but hey, appreciate you allowing me to get on there, talk about what I do, talk about John, and as you say, Posytyve Vybyz. But back to your topic, mental health is a big issue and we need to figure out a way to deal with it or help people deal with it. So blessings, and I will check with you later.
Hey, thanks, man, Springer. You have a blessed one. All right.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yes, people, that was Mr. Michael Jumpsman Springer in the house. We're going to take a small little pause and we're going to be back. All right, Positive Vibe.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
Yes, it's all about performance, people. The Harp is in the house, yes. Back to the topic. Do you think mental health is a serious issue in today's society? You know, as I said before, a lot of people go back to the topic and they comment, you know, because now is a time that people out there working and doing all this different stuff. It's Friday, you know. So yeah, hey, you all don't forget, this Saturday I'm going to be in Memphis from 1 to 4 performing at our club handy on Beale Street, 200 Beale Street. Come up there, check me out. It's my last Saturday performing there. In October, I'm going to be performing there on Friday nights. All right, so it's my last Saturday performing there. I'll be there on Friday nights as from next weekend. So come out to Club Handy from 1 to 4. Check me out, the Harp in the house, bringing all kind of different vibe on the steel pans, steel drums. Yeah. So back to mental health. As I said before, you know, we all need to try to check up on our loved ones because, you know, we all going through something in life. And sometimes people might want to talk about their problems they're going through. Sometimes it's not just 1 or 2, but 3 and 4 and more problems. You know, mental health is a serious issue. Sometimes somebody might just be sitting down there, going a daze and just snap. You know, we all go through something. You know, it could be loneliness, as I say, financial issues. It could be career issues. And a lot of people make it successfully, and still some problem, they have some kind of mental issue. It has just been lingering in the back of their minds. And then you might ask yourself, why? You know, why they do this or why they do that? And it's because it's something, as I say, lingering in their mind that they can't help. They never spoke about it. Something happened in the past and affecting the future, and you know, all these kind of stuff. So let's check on our loved ones and try to make sure that, you know, everything's good with them, you know, and within ourselves too, you know, because sometimes we try to fool ourselves with mental health and tell ourselves, you know, everything's good. You know, sometimes it's not good within us, but we try to remain positive. And it's always good to remain positive, but try to talk about what it is bothering you, all right? Because we all have stuff bothering us, right? And there are a lot of things that could help relieve stress, dealing with mental health. You know, as I said, just talking, a hug, you know, simple things like that. I don't want to go into depth, you know, but things like that can always help. So yeah, Mr. Michael Springer, thanks for being on the show. Happy birthday to you. I had to take a little shot for everybody who had birthdays in September because there's a lot, family and friends. And I'm pointing it out, yeah, man, I'll take a shot on Positive Vibes. Not working out today. Didn't work out yesterday because I was resting the legs, because after doing all those squats and stuff on Wednesday, my legs was paining. You know, wake up the muscles, which is a good thing. I needed that. And you know, exercise is part of helping. It can help with mental health and stress. You know, so you all in a little jog, a little run, a little something, little stretches can help. All right, people? Yeah, but this is to all my friends that had, and family, fans that had birthdays in September. Tomorrow I got to play September by 8, Wind and Fire. Yes, man, I call the names. Partner Linus, Ranger, Little Rock, Arkansas. Tracy Hamilton, Little Rock, Arkansas. Had a birthday on the 24th. My daughter, Dial, had a birthday on the 25th. My son, Kadeem, had his birthday on the 27th. My other partner, Ian Beckers, had a birthday on the 27th. And today, Daryl Springer had his birthday on the 29th. Also, Cheryl Ann Guerrero had her birthday on the 24th. Yes, in Trinidad and Tobago. So yeah, who I miss? I'm gonna be missing a few, but hey, for all September birthdays, this shot is for you. All right, it's Friday, so we can take a little drink, man. Yeah, man. A drink a day, keep something away. I don't know what it is. Oh yeah. But hey, it's positive vibes, you know. With all, you know, all the seriousness, it's good to have a little fun. A little fun is good on a Friday, yeah, man. It's Friday. So yeah. Somebody replied to something. All the comments, let me see if I get any who's on the live, who passed through the live, you know, any comments. Hey, don't forget, GoFundMe, John Stedman, you all check him out. Try to help someone in need, you know, financially. So go to the GoFundMe page and try to help out Mr. John Stedman, all right? So yeah, trying to see who's on the live. Who was on with me, other than Jumpsman. Yeah, other than Jumpsman. So let's take our next little pause. I'll be back with you all in a little.
D Harp Steel Entertainment presents Positive Vibes with Daryl Harp Edwards every Monday and Friday. Workout Wednesdays and Saturdays. Tune in to the live streams. It's all about performance.
So yes, it's all about performance, people. Yes, man, the harp is in the house. Talking about mental health, the topic today was, is mental health a serious issue in today's society? Which it is. I gave my 2 cents earlier on. We had Mr. Michael Jonesman Springer on, call in and see what he had to say. He also left a comment, you know. But a little quote, you know, I always end with quotes and a Bible quote also about mental health. And mental health is not a destination, but a process. It's about how you drive, not where you're going. It's how you handle it, people. And we need to handle these things, you know, with serious care. You know, it's very ticklish. And we need to take heed, because there are a lot of walking, ticking time bombs among us, people going through some serious problems with mental health. And my Bible scripture, my Bible verse where this is concerned is 1 Peter 5 verse 7 says, Give all your worries and cares to God, for He cares about you. Give all your worries and cares to God, people, because hey, sometimes we as human beings cannot cure or help with whatever you're going through, and it's only God can help you. You know, when we feel so overwhelmed by depression and fearful that it may be never subside, we can remember God's word. Also in Isaiah 10, 41:10, don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be discouraged, for I am your God. So there are two Bible verses that, I just extended with you all that could also help and give you faith, give you determination that, you can get over all your fears. Nothing is impossible with God. And, we got to keep praying also for one another. For out here isn't easy. All the bad man put down the gun, all the people and them who are out there just doing recklessness. You could always change your life around, turn around, change your life, give it to God, and, instead of being senseless, try to act right. We living in a different time, and, the devil busy. The devil have work for either hands, either minds. But we need to really be in prayer for one another, for wherever we are, for our families, wherever they are, children, grandchildren, parents, siblings. We need to go down and pray, because out here it isn't easy. Today, here, tomorrow, you're going according to situations and how life is today. So we need to be mindful about a lot of things in this life. All right? And this is a topic that we could talk about a lot, but we need to always touch on it, from time to time, because every day somebody going through some mental issue. And it's not easy. All right? So yeah, people, it's Friday, 29th September. Tomorrow is the last of September. We got to thank God that, we reached so far in life. And a lot of us enjoying life. And life is to enjoy. Life is not to just try to work hard and do nothing else but work hard. We got to try to enjoy it while we can, because we only have one life to live. Try to support our brothers and sisters out there. Let's try to support them. Try to support our children in whatever career they may have. And let us try to live with one another in a nice way, in a kind way. Politicians and everyone will do what they do up there, but we got to try to live as one down here. All right, people? So let's be kind to one another. Show a smile on your face. It's easier to smile than frown. Like I'm smiling right now. And lock on the positive vibes, all right? I'll be back on Monday, please, God, from 11 o'clock my time, which is Central Time. And it's going to be 12 noon Eastern and Caribbean time. And it's going to be 9 a.m. Pacific time. All right? So thanks for being on Positive Vibes. Love you all. You all share it. You all can go back and view it. Leave comments. And we come back and talk about it on Monday together with a new topic. All right? So I love you all. You all be blessed. The half is in the house. Enjoy your weekend. Love you all.